computer. There's okay, there's Mary. Okay, there's Ellen. Good. Mary Jane and Ellen. LH. Gina, Bill won't be with us. Gina, I'm hoping for Elaine, perhaps. Okay, we're pretty good. Okay, great, great. Okay, now let me okay, I got the recording going. Here we go with the share. Share. Oh my God. Move this stuff away, get this out of the way. And where's my Spinney? Where's my okay, so here it is, slideshow from the beginning. There we go. And I'm going to make, I don't know if I can make that go away. All right. So do you see where it says Spinney's Lobster Shack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. So
Yeah.
here we go. Looking back in time, here's our all too familiar scene of people enjoying lunch overlooking a beach. Uh-oh. Caller. Hello.
Hi, Charlene. How are you?
Oh, Charlene, I'm on a Zoom call. Can I call you back or can we talk tomorrow? We talk tomorrow?
I'm here till 6:30.
Okay, yeah, I'll call you as soon as my Zoom ends.
No problem.
Thank you, Charlene. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, bye-bye.
I'm sorry. What are you
All
saying?
right, sorry about that. Okay.
Mute.
So Winslow, I looked up, tried to find people at the seashore at leisure, and this is a Winslow Homer painting of 1869, Long Branch, New Jersey.
Huh.
I think, well, I got umbrellas in there, a little different than the Coca-Cola we had, right? And then in France, Eugene Boudin had a similar paintings. Almost the same date. So Homer and Boudin were the same time period. Uh, Monet did this painting of
Wow. Beautiful.
this is obviously these are all oil paintings. Terrace at San Andres,
Right. Very famous
very
painting.
famous. Wait, is this where Bronwyn? Is this at the Met?
I'm trying to remember where it is. I think I saw it in France.
I think so too. I think yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I think it might be at the Louvre. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
or the Musée d'Orsay.
Oh, of course, it would
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right, let's see.
beautiful.
And Renoir's boating
Oh, yes.
party.
Mhm. Love that.
Yes.
Another.
So those of you that like to draw people, you got a lot of them in there.
Mhm.
And these were all portraits of his friends. So
They're all identifiable.
they
I
are
think someone
exactly.
has done that. Yeah.
Who was this Bronwyn down here? That's not
Was
his wife.
I think that was his wife. She
Is that
looks
his
like
wife?
his
Okay.
wife. Yes, it does look like
And then
she's
there's a
done
brother-in-law.
a lot of paintings. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And there are a couple of artists in the background that we know,
That could be like
got
Manet or something.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Love that painting.
yeah. The still life in this is spectacular, but I don't want to go into that. But um, and I'm amazed if you haven't seen this in person. It's large.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
huge.
It's huge. I mean, I saw it in Washington. I go like, oh my gosh, Impressionist paintings are like small photographs, but this is gigantic.
Yeah.
Anyway, and William Merritt Chase, our American painter out on Long Island.
Wonderful sky.
Yeah, look at that. And again, look at these figures of reclining, chilling out. And then 20th century Chip Chadbourne. Again, this is a bad resolution, but you
Hmm.
get the idea. Bold colors, people on the beach, a lot of flesh. All right, so here we go. All right. Well, we're starting with Sheila today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, great colors.
She's always got great colors. Nice
Yeah.
job.
And I
Thanks. I guess that's cad red I used today,
Okay.
yesterday.
Like in there and a little red in the
Oh, lovely.
shadows. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful. That's really watercolory.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such
Beautiful.
And it's like a close-up
Yes.
Mhm.
scene that we.
Also looks a little bit breezy with the
Mhm.
Yeah.
movement down here and the umbrella at the angle it is. And
Has a lot of good energy.
yeah.
Such gentle colors.
If you've ever seen Charles Reed paint, the energy he has, I try to think of that when I'm painting.
Oh,
You
right.
know,
Yeah. Good for you. Good for
you know, I mean, he doesn't mind the drips.
No, exactly. I've never been able to allow that to happen.
I know you're much
Much more precise. Yeah.
you're precise and you're neat. Like Bill Turnus was very neat.
Oh yeah. To a fault. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, lo
But you see,
lovely painting.
I didn't put I messed up the background there. You know, I forgot about the sky holes, and so I just, you know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Don't
uh,
worry about that.
It works.
Nice job with the figures too, Sheila. Good for you.
Very nice.
well, that was sort of fun. That was fun to do.
Yeah, yeah. Good. And I love the colors that you got into your shadows. It's terrific.
Yeah.
It's
Good,
great.
good.
Really
Good,
well.
thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Linda coming up next.
Hmm.
Nice
Wow.
red there.
Oh, pretty. Well,
Yeah.
And you isolated the lighthouse. You didn't want it to be attached to anything.
Yeah.
Very fun to have it sitting out there.
yeah.
It's great.
I kind of ran out of time, so I couldn't add Bill.
Okay. I wonder how many artists that well-known artists would, if you really were able to talk to them, would say things like that, right? About choices that they made.
Right, right.
I think that's
that
one of the
happened.
more interesting aspects of speaking with an artist. What was the thinking process? What did they see?
Yes.
What did they discern? And looking at their sketchbooks over time, and I've always found that really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul. And another good question is, especially when you're outdoors, how do you know when to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that's a big one. Yeah.
You could niggle away and start putting
Ever.
texture in the bark of trees and all kinds of stuff.
And then the colors start changing on you.
Yes. Yep. Or you just plain old run out of energy.
This is beautiful.
Very nice. Very
Very
nice, Linda.
nice.
Good, good. I like the way this tree trunk shows through the foliage. And I got a good sense of depth in here.
Yeah.
The blue in the ocean.
Yeah.
My
It's-
yellow-shirted lady or person gets kind of lost in the yellow of the whatever
Oh, right.
brush. So I need to maybe I'll try to fix that.
Where is it? You mean
It
you're talking
gives
about
her
this figure?
a sense of distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It sort of
Well, that
works.
blue and the red and her
Yeah.
hat draw you in right away, and I immediately resolved the character.
Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
it works.
Good
Yeah, it just does.
Well,
Yeah.
It was-
Linda, if you're worried about the yellow, I would just push this green up against the yellow and the yellow would jump out.
Yeah.
good idea.
So
Idea.
good stuff. Good
Well-
stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
That is so funny because no one's
More
there.
people.
Not open yet.
No
And
one's
you
there.
got a clear pathway now down to the beach.
Yeah.
Ellen.
I try to always, because I have trouble with certain things. I'm working this year. I've been working on trees. I still have another year or two of working on trees to do before I can move to working on people. So I just treat this as, experiences to work on whatever I work on, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, it's as though you, the viewer, are walking out to the deck with your tray full of Coca-Cola and lobster rolls and chips and all the rest.
Yeah.
It's a really good table too.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
Nailed the ellipse.
the fence.
yeah.
Or
Mhm.
the
I
railing.
love this sky. Look at all this
Yeah, me too. The sky is great.
lovely sky. So by taking out the greenery up here, it kind of opens up. It makes the whole area a little, it gives more air to it,
Yeah.
That's right.
lighter.
I think Ellen, I'd rather be on your deck than the one in the photo. Really.
I don't know. I'd rather be having the lobster roll.
It's true.
All right, good, good. Alan, you gotta love the sky. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God. And even some of these very watercolory in here and very economic use of brushwork, very, very good.
Very nice.
All right, Linda, Elaine, and I don't think she's on tonight, but she may catch the video. So,
Oh, lovely.
Very nice.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I like her tree on the.
Mhm. Yeah, the tree
A
is
little
great.
Great.
a little Pendergasty.
Yeah,
Head,
yes, I agree. Yep,
particularly in the figures. I like it.
yep. Yeah, very, very, very loose down in here. The clouds bouncing around and figures down here.
Yeah, the distant figures are sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like there's
There's
a
a
dog on
dog.
the beach too.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I like her tree too. I think the tree is
Yep.
good.
Yeah. And the color of the sand and the color of the deck is so nice and warm and it connects to the clouds. It almost looks like the end of the day, like 5 o'clock, and the sun's starting to go down and that beautiful golden glow.
Right. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
golden hour, right? Yeah,
The golden hour, that's what it looks like.
it
Happy
does.
hour, golden hour, not much
Happy
different.
hour. All the above.
Yeah. Happy hour. Good for you. All right. And Paul.
Mm.
Nice colors.
Yeah.
very nice.
How blue the sea is. It's like Atlantic blue, not
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very, very intense. I really wanted that strong blue.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
Is that Windsor blue? It looks
That
like-
was cerulean.
was.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
very little dilution.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great. And nice hints of the waves here too, right at the
Yeah.
shore.
Yours,
Yeah, well, as you talked us through that and putting in the little curls, I went back and did that once it had dried out a little bit. And I found that my people, I struggled with them for a while, and I got the shadows. I wasn't happy with them, but then I realized, I do like the buildings in the distance. That's really what I wanted to focus on. So it was kind of a happy accident.
Good.
Is everything
Good.
soft in the foreground and stronger
yes.
back in my mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
the focus. Yeah, it's pretty.
So he
The
left.
fence rails
No,
are really
down here.
successful.
Yeah. it's a
Yeah.
good-
Good
you.
fence rails. Thanks. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Good. Very nice. They're very nice. And you put in, some of you put in this, there was an extra island out here, and I just thought, oh, I can't be bothered with one more, but hats off to those of you that were able to get that piece of land and this
I
one.
didn't even see it.
Good point. I couldn't see it either until, and I thought, I'm missing something. So you used airplane. I put the image up on a large TV, and I thought, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
all this stuff that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll take the photograph, and if I'm not sure of an area, I take that little magnifying glass wherever it is, and the plus, and zoom it in 200 or 250%, and you can see things that you can't.
Yeah.
See otherwise.
Yeah, good. All right, Paul, nice job with the trees too.
Yeah.
Very believable and
Thank you.
good sense of shade coming over everything.
Oh, and you put birds in too. Birds.
Oh, look
Yes,
at
I
that.
did.
Oh,
Three
Oh,
of
and
them.
back here. Yeah.
Oh, nice bird.
Yeah,
That was
nice
just for me
job.
to
yeah.
put a little more depth.
Yeah, I mean, a
Glad you-
large-ish bird here and very tiny ones here. Good for you. Good for noticing. Thanks, Karen.
Mhm.
All right. Judy's not with us tonight. She's watching her granddaughter play lacrosse, but she'll see the video.
Beautiful. I love the grass and the just
All this down here.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Good
Totally
job on the
different.
figures. I
Yeah.
think they have some real shape to them.
Yeah.
Strong.
And
But
it's a
Ned, this says Steve.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is Steve. Sorry.
I take it all
Paul,
back.
Steve. Okay, Judy comes next. Okay, so it is Steve. Sorry.
right.
Yeah. It's
Steve
really,
gets our compliments for his grasses.
Oh, very beautiful.
I like
Very well
I
done.
like the underdrawing too, the pencil marks that are showing through as
Okay.
part of
Yeah, yeah.
it's cool.
And did he add a table in the foreground of
You
the?
know, it was there,
Was
Bonnie.
it?
It's in the photo, yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my God, I
I
didn't
ignored
see
it
it at
many
all.
times.
That's where it goes back to the quote. I said, paint what you want to see. I didn't want to see that damn thing either. So,
Wow.
I have to go back and look at the photo.
Detail on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. The
Back.
buildings are great too.
yeah, but by putting that table there, it gives you a little bit of foreground
These people.
and then midground and then
And very good people.
depth, you know?
And not detailed, but real.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for correcting me. This was Steve's for sure. He was in the studio painting with us that day. And this is Judy's.
Aha,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
She's-
nice.
She's got a nice sense of depth.
Oh,
Nice
that's great.
perspective. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And the
Wow.
strokes and everything.
Great buildings. The buildings too.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And she remembered to leave a few sky holes up here so that it's not this dense greenery.
And she really captured the shadows underneath the table very
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Convincingly, yeah.
Strong.
Yeah, no, it's good. And the sort of and the airiness of the on the left-hand side of the the
Good.
Yes.
grasses coming up,
Yeah.
seeing the beach, but it's nice.
Yes. Yep. And
Very nicely
yeah.
done.
Yep. And hints of a few figures. Yeah, she's got it all in. It's good. She's done it. Looks
And a
great.
very believable Coke bottle.
Yeah.
Yes. Why didn't I do it that way? Perfect.
Very
Hey,
good.
Somebody's got to find. Can somebody else find the fox in the picture,
a fox.
looking out at us?
The
Oh,
what?
wait.
Fox?
Uh-huh.
What
My
was it?
husband,
A fox?
my
or-
husband caught this right at the top of the umbrella.
What?
The
A
two
fox?
eyes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The
There are
two eyes.
Oh, I
and
see.
there's a
Yeah,
nose.
yeah.
I don't see it. Maybe it's my iPhone.
She couldn't have painted one any better.
It's not a real fox, everybody.
No, it's not a real one, but it's sure. Once you know it's there.
Okay.
I see it, but once once you see it, you can't not see it. That's funny.
Right, right.
Okay. All right. Here we
Very
go.
funny.
There's Judy's and here's Scott. This is an interesting,
Ooh,
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
different.
yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like a whole
Really
village.
interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have.
He's really
And
zoomed
look how
in.
beautifully the Coca-Cola has been done on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And how he cropped
Whoa.
it. He recropped it. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took out a lot of the floor.
Yeah.
I still have dinosaur trees on the left side there, but
They're great though.
Very nice.
Gives
And
it
the umbrella,
foreground.
was that umbrella, the other umbrella, was that?
Yeah,
in-
there's that second
in
umbrella in the
there?
picture. Yep.
and there's a blue
I
one
didn't
too.
see that.
I thought it was an umbrella.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
okay.
don't remember.
That's the one I'm
Yes.
talking about. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's there.
Other thing I missed.
Gosh, amazing all the things we.
I know.
All right.
Wow.
I
And
love
nice-
the dragon tree. The dragon tree is amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
We're making
Good, good.
pictures of our pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Really great.
Yeah, this is very interesting, Scott. I like the way you've
Yeah.
cropped out.
The
Yeah.
other figures.
We really have much more of a landscape and less of the figures. That's
Mhm.
what you wanted to do. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Very
Boy.
well done.
Okay, Jessica. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Great
The
clouds.
clouds make it even
Nice.
more effective.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Mm.
I find it interesting how they draw my eye from the left to the right, and then the waves on the shore from the bottom left to the right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yes.
converge as you move to the
Very,
right.
very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, and the clouds sort of, I mean, there's almost a mirror of the railing. If you look at it,
Mhm.
Sure.
all going into the vanishing point. It's
Yeah. Coming right down into here.
very
Yeah.
well done. I
Sure.
love that.
And your people are well done too.
They are. The shadows on their clothes.
Jessica, what parts
Jessica.
of this scene did you like that really attracted you?
It's a great question. Well, I am interested in the people and the forms of the people. I thought that that was interesting. I actually thought about just focusing on them and doing just that sort of right half of the composition. But then when you started painting, I loved how it was all sort of coming together, and so I pivoted. And I did. So the one thing that I will say with the people is I actually started with the shadows because I needed to reconcile and figure, like, visually I needed to figure out like where the shadows were, and then I could kind of work from there. So
The
that
shadows
was
on the
just,
figures, you mean?
yeah, that was my process. That's how I
Yeah, that's
rendered
fine.
them.
Yep.
Instead of starting from the light and going and then adding the shadows later, like I wanted to define where the shadows were so that I could
Yep.
feel that
Okay.
definition. I don't know. But
Yeah, and nice shapes like in this woman over here, like the little
Mhm.
shadow shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, and I like the hints of the floorboards here.
And the shadow underneath the table and their legs. I had a hard time with that. Like
those legs.
that's real still,
Right.
Yeah.
Good job with this.
Yeah. And
Nice.
Jessica, you put a little animation into the water, either lift it out or something in
Yeah.
here to get a little more
I
life.
actually did an over. I over painted it. Like it did like a lighter underneath, and then went in with a darker layer on top.
Okay, well, that's all right.
I
Good.
love the way you did the tree, the big tree, and the color. It's sort of green and gray. It's very
Yeah.
unusual color.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. Thank you.
Looks very tropical with this.
It does.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful shapes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice, Jessica.
Thank you.
Is he making music?
It was fun.
Okay. Bronwyn, here we are.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Very nice.
Oh my God. I said to Ned when I sent it, I said, I think you could use this one as what not to do. This would be,
No.
if you could point out all the things that you shouldn't have done. It was a challenge.
Well, you've got a nice sense of light in through here, and then
Yep.
looking through all this,
Yeah.
weeds or whatever it is. And yeah, nice little village of up here.
Well, I'm learning a little as I go along, but I'm interested that a lot of people foreshortened the deck,
Okay.
Yeah.
because that was challenging, actually. I thought the deck was very, it had a challenge.
Yes.
I think the only issue with the deck is the lines that you put in.
Yes.
They're not going to the vanishing point. So
I know.
if you wet all of that again and smooth it out, let it dry,
Who is
Yeah.
talking?
and then put the lines in at an angle, I think you'll like your painting a whole lot better.
Right.
Going in this, I'm pointing, you can't see what I'm saying, but the angle would be from right, how do I say?
So
the
Bronwyn, let me show you.
Show
Let's
me.
say
Towards the house, towards the house.
Yeah, toward the
Yeah.
house. So if you took a line right here and went this
That
way,
way,
that
yes,
would go those and take this
right.
that to here. Whoops.
And that's an easy fix, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Oh, I keep moving things around here,
Right. Okay.
but just slide
Yeah.
it down.
Working on, I
Yep.
think.
So The way you have it makes it look like it goes uphill kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
I struggled with it. I mean, yeah, I
that's
will,
fine. That's good. That's
um,
good.
yeah,
And this
Yeah.
wall worked out great. I mean, that part of the
yeah.
perspective was real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good red to your umbrella too.
Yeah, thanks,
And a
Linda.
nice Coke bottle. Come
Yep.
Oh, come on.
on.
I liked other people did this thing of, sort of putting in mine looks a little bit flat on but if you put that, I just noticed how people were doing it so that there's white, so it's kind of broken up a little
Going
bit.
out of
It
bed.
Yeah.
makes it look
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
more
Where
in a
is this
fabric.
sit?
Yeah, and you can take a
Little
little bit of
tricks
water and a tiny brush and just touch
Yeah.
that and
and
with a
do
little
that.
tissue and lift up a little bit of white.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Q-tips
Okay,
work really
I'm gonna
good
work on
too.
it.
Oh, Q-tips. Okay. That's
Q-tips work really well.
Q-tips.
I never
more
thought.
control. Good idea. Thank you,
When
Donna.
you're working, you mean, using a Q-tip at that.
Well, if you want to lift out some of the color, just like wet that bottle very carefully with a little brush, and
Uh-huh.
then take a Q-tip and just touch it, and the Q-tip will absorb the water and the paint and make it
I
lighter.
see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right
good.
at the middle where the label would be.
I,
Yeah.
I I learn from every
Yeah.
time we look at the paintings, I'm learning
It,
something.
it
Thank
means
you.
our paint bag has Q-tips and razor blades and toothbrushes and
Razor
all
blades, okay.
Credit cards, credit cards.
credit
All
cards,
credit
exactly, all
cards.
kinds of stuff.
Okay,
Toothbrushes.
All right, good, Donna. That's
very good.
good stuff. Thank you, Donna, too. Okay, so this is
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
yeah, so this is the painting Bill was doing in the studio. This is his actual one. So
Oh,
Blue and the red together with the
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a choice. That was an interesting choice.
Great
The,
color palette.
yeah.
the
Wow,
people are
Yeah,
phenomenal.
he really nailed
yeah,
all the people.
good. They are good.
yeah, and he's kind of loose down here, but you kind of understand what's going on. It's tables and legs and
Oh,
benches
there's
Yep.
the
and
table again. Yeah.
And the buoys hanging off.
Yeah. I know. I love those buoys,
oh.
but they were too distracting. But he's done it. They look great.
Well, and also they're little lights hanging off that tip.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, light
Oh,
bulbs.
I'm not going to go back and try and add them, but
Well, there were
nice.
lights where?
Light bulbs. They were
Wrapped
light bulbs.
around the
That's what
railing.
Oh,
Those
so that
lines are actual cord, electrical cord
Yeah.
going around, and the clear light bulbs were attached to it, I guess, for atmosphere at night.
Yeah.
I
oh,
miss those
wow.
too.
I didn't realize that either.
No, I mean, boy, I'll tell you, there's so much I'm now learning that I never saw.
Mm-mm.
Well, this came out very well. Now, of course, we've got a couple of AI versions coming up, so
Oh, of course. Huh.
Wow.
Aha.
there's an
Wait.
AI drawing and then pretty tight painting.
Yeah.
How did AI know there were 5 people there?
He probably put his painting in there.
Yeah. You can just tell it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, you mean from the drawing?
Well, I
From
think there were, weren't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there were.
there were 5?
Yeah.
Again.
And no, there's that umbrella that I didn't notice in the other, and there's
Yeah.
those little
That's
things.
right.
Is
And
this
then this
drawing
one,
an AI drawing? Was that drawing an AI drawing or Bill's drawing?
that's an AI drawing.
Huh. Really?
Now, did Bill paint the AI drawing?
No.
No.
Wow.
And this is so realistic, it's almost a photograph.
Yeah, I know.
That
This
looks like a
is,
photograph, yeah.
yeah,
It does.
it's very
He did
prickly.
such a hot job on the
It
Coke
is.
bottle, though.
Yeah. Well, he's got a lot of people out here, a beach chair. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Like a photograph.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
But I like how he handled the beach with those people. I mean, it's incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
It's
not the AI.
All right, here we go.
Huh.
Okay, Gina, getting back to reality here.
Right.
Um,
It's calm.
Pretty.
Yeah, I love the colors. Yeah, the muted colors.
Yes. Yeah.
And the sweep of the beach is lovely.
Right.
So calm. Really love.
So we've had 5 figures, we've had no figures, and here we have a solitary figure, which we had maybe in Scott's and one other.
Drinking a can of Coke, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, probably.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but there's something sort of luminous about that figure, as though it almost has a halo around the whole.
Yeah, yes.
Interesting.
And the houses in the background are well done.
They are.
Read back there.
Nicely drawn. Good, good. Okay, and that was Gina.
Nice tree.
Donna coming up here.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, another singular figure.
Yeah.
And
this
good
looks like a young boy.
Yeah,
it does look like
definitely. I don't.
young boy.
Love it.
Interesting.
I kind of wanted to go opposite to give more of a feeling of solitude. You know, that I don't know if he's reading a book or reading a menu, but he's reading something.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
Donna, Donna, excuse me, what do you use for the lettering? So many times I do something and I don't know what to buy.
That I just used whitewash and a very and a very thin paintbrush.
Wow.
Wow, that's great.
Make it pretty watery and just do it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Braver than me.
Even the stripes in the flag, it looks great.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Wow. Look at this. Yeah, very nice.
Interesting light. Yeah, the way the light.
Really beautiful.
Very consistent.
Good. This really tells a story. I mean, I don't know what it is, but you know, we're inside that character looking out.
Right.
Very
it was fun manipulating like the lights and the darks.
Yeah, really nice. And your island is very prominent, actually. The way the island,
the back island.
Yes, I mean that's.
Yeah, very nice. Good.
Fun. Thank you.
And a nice, not.
Can you see?
There's a lot of darks down here, but it's not overworked. It's not like a black wall. You can see different tones in here, and then dark areas, and little accents. Very, very nice. Good screen of greens.
Yeah, beautiful.
Good.
Nice. Thanks.
All right. So Mary Jane's, this is her first week in our class, so she's painted before, but and I think she's on with us today.
I like the texture.
Charming, I think.
And the colors. Love that red.
Brilliant red. Beautiful.
Mary Jane's not afraid of color. Look at the blue,
No,
the red.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
See how it reads against the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very dramatic.
So Mary Jane, you're on with us, I think, right? Can you unmute yourself?
Yep, I'm here.
There you are.
There
All
you
right, great.
are.
Great.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about doing this painting?
I think the figures were fun.
Yep.
Actually, I don't like it.
What would you do differently?
Maybe lighten some of the green.
Okay. Yeah, but
I like how loose it is.
Yeah.
That's
very loose.
Yeah, you can see the folds in the umbrella with the shading that you've added. I mean, it's more than a suggestion. It really reads well.
Boy, Mary Jane, I think these dark greens in here are what make these jump out so much. So I would.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I agree. I think that the green against the red color. See how that it really resonates.
Yeah.
It's because it's complementary.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that does help.
The
Oh, good,
lights and the
good, good.
darks are in the right place, so it really makes you feel the painting, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does. And
Very,
there's a
very good.
balance. There's also a balance with the blue of the ocean and the blue of the figure, the
Okay.
the
Yep.
red of the umbrella and the almost identical red of the house roof.
Yeah.
Sure.
It
Yep.
sort of gives it a balance that's really quite nice.
Yes. Yep. Good. No, nice job, Mary Jane. Like,
Thank you.
yeah, we'll have fun for the next 2 weeks with you.
Okay.
And you see the lines of the deck. They were going in the right direction.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
See?
Oh yes. All right. I'm taking a page from your book, Mary Jane.
Like this.
Yep.
And it's that.
Okay, and then Lee she's on a library committee, so she misses some of these crits, but
Oh,
Oh,
She has embellished the picture very nice.
popsicles, what could be more summer-like than popsicles, right?
the kids are great.
And
a bit in the back.
nice job on the Coca-Cola. And then she's got a load of these buoys.
Great.
Yeah. Like a little
Couldn't even
army of
see the
buoys.
buoys.
Yeah, like Chinese lanterns or something. Yeah. Look at all these guys down here. I didn't even see them.
And fishermen.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
I think it's the first time she's had the kids eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Right?
No, you're right.
Well, we've
They're
seen
always
them
doing
splashing
something.
in
This was
puddles
it.
and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very-
then what is in the very far distance,
yeah.
which if somebody tells me that was in the original photograph,
Well, it's a lighthouse.
I know,
Yeah,
but
it was in there.
I think there's a lighthouse there too.
on the island, right?
Right.
Further to the left, normally.
Yeah,
In the
I think,
distance.
I think it was further to the left. Yeah.
But
And then
it's
she's got some what are those beach roses? That pink and the green right next to right on the seashore.
Yeah.
Her grasses are so well done too.
Yes.
No, they really are. And the tree, it's a very zippy tree. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, notice these grasses, they have yellows in them, and there's a mid-tone green, and then there's a dark green. And that's why they
Oh,
three
yeah.
different values. Works really well.
Great. They look great.
Good, good, good. All right.
Good job.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh, Jeanette, that's beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah,
There's
this is
that line.
really
Yeah.
nice.
I tried to put that lighthouse in. It's a speck.
See, there it
I
is.
saw it right
It's
away.
good.
Very believable.
Very tiny. You need your magnifying glass.
Wow.
But it's there.
It is there.
I tried to write the Coca-Cola, but I just made a suggestion of it.
Yeah, yep.
I
No,
didn't.
yep, good. I
Good.
love this. I love this tree with the light, the
It is.
midtones, and of course the darks. It's just
And the darks are under, on the underside where you obviously expect to see it a little darker.
yes.
the
Yeah,
base.
Paul, right. I
Very
mean,
nice.
this if you just isolated this little section here like an abstract painting, it's really very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And the clouds came out great. The
Yeah.
clouds.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So I have to ask a question about the darks. Does anybody cheat and use black?
No,
No.
Oh,
no, we don't do that.
Okay.
So,
I just
Jeanette, what did you use for that really intense dark?
Me, I think just the ultramarine and the alizarin and probably a raw sienna.
The raw
Yeah,
sienna.
that'll
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
But I have trouble with the shadow underneath and their legs. Like it was a little fuzzy, and you can tell it wasn't like a strong thought there as much
Right,
as
right,
anything
right.
else. But
Well,
I guess you get the idea.
yeah, it doesn't jump out at me. So, you point it out and I can sort of guess what you mean, but it doesn't
Yeah.
bug me.
All
Yeah.
right, good. Thank you.
Good, good.
Bronwyn, I don't know I haven't tried it with watercolor, but I know with oils and acrylics, I
Yeah.
use black to make green because there's blue in making the black pigment. So if you add yellow to black,
It will
you'll
make
get
green.
that
Like a
real
dark green.
musty, dull
Oh,
green.
but that would be with an acrylic paint rather than water.
I don't know if it would work with watercolor. I haven't tried it.
Huh.
But I would think it would. Just try adding some yellow to black if you
into a
have the
black.
black.
Yeah, there is a black watercolor. I forget what they call it, ivory black or something.
Yeah, ivory black. I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, try adding some like cadmium yellow to it. And
Right.
you
See
get
what
a
happens.
very natural, you should get a very natural green.
Green. Very interesting. I will.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
get kind of, you all know that, if you have a black or a Payne's gray and you just take black for every time you do a window, it just is deadly. Or if you use gray every time you see something that's a mid value, you're just going to kill your paintings. But if you mix your grays like Jeanette does with the blue, and I see a little yellow and a little bit of
Right.
red, you can get a lovely gray by mixing the gray.
Mm.
I would agree with you, Donna. If you use the black but mix it with another color,
Yeah, I would
gladly.
never use it by itself.
Right, because that's just a black hole. But yeah, it can be a good mixture color. Um,
Very interesting.
yeah. All
Great.
right. Let's see. We got a couple more here. Here we go, Karen.
Oh, stunning.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like the
um,
fence.
And
And
she
there's
adds
Well,
her,
that was a,
her
Is that a
cat.
that was
puppy
a,
or a cat?
it's a cat. Well, I wasn't sure. And then I said, well, no, it's a cat. I wanted to make it a cat, but he got a little out of hand. So he's a Mancoon.
Oh, wonderful.
And no cats allowed, right?
Oh my God.
There.
Well, I had to make a little humor here because I struggled with the deck.
I think
And
it's so great.
and after I was done, I was looking at this. I'm saying, now where did I go wrong? And normally I get the horizon point, of every photo, but this one, it was up a little too high rather than
You mean
in the
this
middle.
level
It
here?
really
Yeah.
came across
Okay.
the. So I was left with a lot of deck space and a lot of plant area that I had to deal with, which wasn't pleasant. And then where the fence is, I had a big black blob, for the shadow, and my lines were wrong on the deck. So I really didn't know how to fix it. So I had to come up with something. So I came up with this fence.
I like
And
it.
then I had to add I had to add florals to make it higher because there was still damage behind there.
Right. So that's all your window boxes of
Right.
flowers.
Looks like a planter.
Right,
Yeah.
a planter.
Right.
I had to just do it. And then it also left me a lot of room behind the bench, the tables that I had to deal with. So I didn't really deal with it. So that was my problem there.
And
Wow.
did you add the cat at the end? Was the cat
Excuse me?
last? Was it your cat or your raccoon or
Yeah,
is that,
the
is that the last thing that
Well,
came?
actually, I had the cat there. I really wanted to make like a Labrador retriever laying on the deck, off to the side. And I
Right.
said, no, maybe I'll make a little black cat. So I had the cat there, but then I had this big mess behind it. And I just really, wanted to deal with that. So I don't know how I came up with this fence, but it had to be dark like that to cover everything. And it
Okay.
kind of worked.
Pretty, yeah, pretty.
Good,
And
good.
I was just
Pretty.
disappointed in my clouds. Can someone explain what I did wrong here?
Well, these clouds are really tricky because when I throw that color in, and then I wait a little bit and I fuss around with the beach, if this color is dried out too much, then the
Right.
blue doesn't blend with it, and you get a little bit of some hard
I had
edges.
that problem.
That's
Yeah.
what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
That's really tricky. So
Yeah, because I
um,
couldn't fix it. I couldn't
no,
get
it's
it to.
okay. You can maybe take a brush and rub a little bit to make a few soft edges, but it's really hard to. Those
Yeah, I
things
was
are like,
trying.
one and done. I
Yeah,
really
right.
love
I
this
was. Yeah.
this green shape. I think is just beautiful.
It
It
is.
Mm.
swirls in and out and down through here like liquid.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
kind of lovely.
And the
I
way it sort of
picture-
goes off at the very far end, as though it might be it might go even further. You can't quite see
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
on the
yeah.
horizon. Yeah, I
Right.
like that very much.
I like the sand castle.
Yeah, it was cute, right?
It's a very entertaining painting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, she's got beach pails and sand castles and all kinds of stuff. Very nice.
So much going on.
A lot of fun, Karen. Good, good, good.
Yeah, thank
Um,
you.
All right. How about this one?
Wondering why you're asking about who likes Corona. That's
So these are knees here too, right, Lori?
oh,
They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, they are. That's the person enjoying the Corona.
Wow.
And the sunglasses.
That's
That
right.
up there.
Perfect.
oh yeah.
Good umbrella too.
Yeah, yeah.
Really nice. Really nice. Wow.
Very, very.
Well, my husband, when he saw the picture you sent, he said, that looks like a Corona ad that I just love because it's got a lot of beach.
Yeah.
And I said, well, give me a picture of a Corona bottle. And it was like doing two totally separate pictures because I kept trying to get the sky to show through the Corona bottle where the beer wasn't.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like your niece person has had a lot of the corona yet.
No.
How do you know?
Or much sun.
All we
This
can
might
see
not
are
be
the
the first
knees.
bottle.
This is true.
Oh,
Good point. Good point.
No, that's great. I love the humor. I love the creativity of putting something big like that in the foreground where there really wasn't anything before. So this is send that into Corona, see what they do with it.
I think
I was just gonna
on your
say.
signature, like Lee with the kids. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to put a
Oh.
Corona in every painting.
Yeah.
It's very funny. That would be great.
Yeah,
I think you should do that. I like that. That's
And
what.
Karen with her cats.
Right, the cats.
Right.
You know, there is a children's artist I read about, and in every scene he adds a little tiny bunny rabbit, little tiny, and that the kids must go crazy for it, trying to find the bunny,
Yeah, yeah.
in every illustration.
Very good. That's good. Let's see. I think we got Joan coming up here. And
Oh,
Joan,
Very nice.
yeah.
the tree is hardly there. It's interesting. But the curve of the tree and the curve of it makes a beautiful oval.
Yep, yep. And this is a very, very nice, believable depth here.
Yes, right.
Well, it looks better on the computer than it does in person.
Very good.
I like your umbrella better than mine, Joan. It's like it's really going to
I don't know. I've drawn another one, but I haven't painted it yet.
All right. Well, I'll give you something to do tomorrow then.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I need.
But Joan, don't forget you have to put beer bottles and popsicles and cats as well.
jumping fish.
No.
The photograph is really hard to decipher.
Yeah.
Parts of it.
Yes.
And that table in the front, that round little table, I didn't even notice that it was that was there.
Either.
Yeah.
And I sort of like that.
Okay.
But anyway.
Well, good. And I really like your soft sky too, Joan. That came out very well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised it looks good, doesn't it?
Good. Yeah, yeah.
And the deck looks good too. It looks weathered like you would find at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much more so than.
So, Joan, if you do it again, certainly send it along next week. We can look at it again if you want. But I'll be sending you tomorrow morning a whole another.
Wait till next week.
Yeah, if you want to do it again, go ahead and send it to me.
Okay, thank you. I will. Unless
We'll have a snow scene for next week, so we'll jump from the beach to winter.
Oh,
nice.
Just to keep us.
I think that's the end. Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got everybody in.
Are we really doing a snow scene?
You guys are, yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
This is to
no.
keep
No
us
more
on our
snow.
toes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Remind you of what it was like 3 months ago or
Oh
whatever.
my God.
So, 3 weeks
You don't
ago.
want to be reminded.
We're trying to run away from the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go back and see that first picture and see where all those
Yes. Oh, that'd be great.
the thing. Okay, there's that umbrella
Oh
I
my
never
God,
saw.
the table is very obvious.
Yes.
Yeah,
There that is. Yep.
And the
I
light
didn't see
I
it.
bulb,
wanted to
the
ignore
The
it.
light bulbs
buoys,
too.
I missed those. Now you're saying,
Buoys.
oh,
There's a
these
light
have
bulb. See?
lights on
There
them.
you go.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
That's
the
the
swamp
wire.
umbrella.
That's the wire wrapped around the logs.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I thought
wondered
those
about that.
just, and then there's you barely see it, but there's a lighthouse way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And the blue umbrella, which I saw originally as some kind of, I don't know, shadow or something,
yeah.
but it's
And
there.
I think well, a few of you left the second umbrella in, but I think most of you skipped that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this isn't all that pretty up here.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of scary looking, but I like the way so many of you did your own. So,
And looking at it now, it looks, I saw it, I don't know why, but I remembered it as being almost the same dark as the foreground, grasses that are coming up on the other
yeah,
side of the fence.
Oh,
yeah.
And yet it looks much darker now.
yeah.
Oh, you mean
I
back
don't know.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, look how dark this is.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's
really
very
nice
dark.
black. Huh.
And this is one of the problems with working with photographs is that the photograph doesn't show you the color inside the color.
Yeah.
So this is
Yes.
where if you are an experienced painter, you'll drop in some reds and yellows and into your greens and make it really exciting,
Mhm.
which many of you did. Um,
I have a question that keeps coming up for me because I have such little control over the wetness of my brush, so that
yeah,
I put down color and it just, it spreads.
yeah,
So is that a matter of just practice that, I don't
yeah.
know, I don't even
Barbara,
know how to ask this question,
well,
actually.
I don't know if you see it on the screen. I have a sponge next to my palette.
Yes.
So I'll dip my paint into the water, then into some color, and if it feels like I got way too much water on the palette, then
Yeah.
I'll dip it. I'll drop, just touch the sponge, and I've gotten to feel how much water to soak up with the sponge.
Okay.
So
And you're
otherwise,
soaking it from the paper, is that what you're saying? Or you're soaking it off the
no,
brush?
I'll mix a color on the palette,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll touch the brush onto the sponge for a second
Okay.
to take some of the water out of the brush.
Okay.
And if
Yeah.
I feel like I need more water, once I start pushing it around, then I can always add more water. But if you throw too much water on, as you know, it starts to go away from you. It's a little
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
it's a lot of it's a feel. It's like if you're kneading bread and how much water do
Yeah.
you add until you've ruined it, or that kind of stuff. But
Isn't there also different brushes that hold different amounts of water?
oh
Sometimes
yeah,
it's a type of brush, right?
yeah,
Oh, you mean the
yeah,
kind
Yeah.
of bristles? Not
yeah.
the shape, but the type of bristle?
Right. The squirrel and the sable hold a lot of water.
Oh,
The
okay.
more synthetic brushes are more nylon-y and they don't
Oh,
hold as much
Mm.
water at all.
I think the sable holds the most, Dan, don't you think?
Yeah, I've got a squirrel brush that is like a big mop and that holds a lot, but it's a
It
big
does, huh?
brush. So yeah, I think sable holds a lot, but who can afford a big sable?
right.
yeah. Yeah.
20,
So
20
the
years
way
ago, they were reasonable.
the acrylic brushes are what can I say? I mean, it gives you more
They're they're
control.
they're more nylon-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
I've
don't
got to
hold.
head out for a meeting. So
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, Paul,
Oh,
that's quite
See
all
you
right.
next
Yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah. No, we're getting in the weeds on
all right.
manufacturing brushes and stuff, but
So,
like oil brushes are hog's hair bristles, right?
mhm.
Um, And so watercolor brushes are sable, like squirrel, these animals with tails, and um, they hold the water better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Everybody, thank you.
Well, good, good.
I-
Well,
I
thank
think
you,
it
everybody.
depends on, Bronwyn, on what stage of the painting you're at. Where I find in the beginning, I use very watery paint, and then
I
I let
agree.
it dry,
Yep.
then I let it
Right.
dry, and then the next layer I use less water and more paint, and
Yep.
then the final layer with all the little details, I use very little water and
A
really just out
dry,
of the
dry
tube.
brush.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Like if
heard
you're doing
people talk about dry brush.
if you're
Right.
doing the cracks on these logs, you don't want a lot of water in your brush. You want a very, and cracks
Right.
here.
Right.
But yeah, Donna, you're right. It's lots of water and then less and less as you fill in details.
Okay.
So
That's very helpful.
good, good, good. Yeah, you guys are all great. We're all learning from each other wonderfully. So, all right. You'll get some more stuff tomorrow morning, but have a great evening. You got tonight off.
Thank you. Ned.
Thank you.
very much.
All
Thanks,
right.
Ned.
Night,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone.
All right,
everybody.
Carrie.
Thank
See you
you,
later.
Ned.
Bye.
All right, Sheila. See y'all later.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you, Lupe.
Okay, we're gonna stop the recording. Stop.